Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday. I hope everybody had a fabulous day today. And before we get into this evening lecture, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. Support and subscribe to this channel. And I really do want to thank everyone for blocking out time out of their busy life to view these videos. Send me your comments and support this channel. So with that being said, let's get down to today's lecture. The focus of this lecture is going to be how to manage your finances versus your finances managing you. You know, if the audience is aware, you know, the whole concept of my YouTube channel is talking about finances, financial freedom, money, budgeting tips, etc. Yeah, I talk about other topics, but from time to time, I'm going to revisit topics centered around money, finances, and being wise with your money. So how to manage your finances versus your finances managing you. I'm going to give you 9 tips on how to do this. Tip number 1 is it's critical that you set up different accounts, you know, such as your banking account, your savings account, your emergency fund account, your retirement accounts, additional retirement accounts, investing into stock to diversify your portfolio. You know, all these different accounts have money going into these accounts automatically, so you won't even miss it. And I'm here to tell you. Number 2 tip in terms of how to manage your finances versus your finances managing you is the individual. The individual has got to claim ownership to your current financial situation. You know, you gotta claim ownership to that in terms of if you're behind on bills, if you got additional credit card bills, if you don't defaulted on some bills, if some bills are going to collections, you literally have got to sit down and first of all claim ownership to your financial situation. That is very, very important. Tip number 3, then you must make a plan for your money. You got to make a plan for your money in terms of coming up with a game plan to resolve your financial situation, even if it means, you know, going to financial counseling. There are programs out there that can assist people, make sure it's reputable, and coming up with a game plan to get out of their debt. It's okay to get help. Tip number 4 that's critical in terms of controlling your finances is you gotta set money goals. You must set money goals. A certain amount of money. You may have a money goal to build your emergency savings account. You get a certain amount of money in that 3 to 6 months worth of expense saved up in that emergency savings account. And if you have no money saved up, my recommendation, start out with saving up that first $500, that first $1,000. You know, treat that savings account like a bill. So you got to set money goals for tip number 4. That's very important. Tip number 5. It's very important to check in with your finances on a regular basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, meaning sitting down and taking a look at what bills do you owe, what money coming in, what's going out, knowing what bills are coming up, knowing what bills you need to tackle first. So check in with your finances. Review from time to time. Review your 401 plan. See how your money is growing. Review if you're investing in other retirement or portfolios. Review those counts so you can see how your money is working for you. Know what's in your checking account. Know what's in your savings account. Know what's going on with your money. If an unexpected bill comes through, develop a game plan to pay that unexpected bill. So it's critical that you periodically check in with your finances. Number 6, manage your expenses. Manage your expenses. We all know that we have our regular household bills, whether it's rent, a mortgage, a car insurance, a car note, your utilities, your food, or your insurances. So manage those expenses. Don't create new bills. You don't want to do that because you already got your regular household bills. When people are going out getting, multiple credit card bills and personal loans, that's just adding more expenses to your household. So you don't want to do that. Manage your expenses. That's tip number 6. Number 7, take a look at your income. You take a look at your income against your expenses, and if you realize, and once you look at that and do a thorough analysis, and it's determined that enough money is not coming in, come up with a game plan to diversify your income. Come up with a game plan to diversify your revenue, even if it means getting, a side hustle, or using your talents to make money, or selling on Facebook Marketplace, or getting you do something to generate additional money. Once you take a look at your money and you realize that the expenses exceed your income, something's got to give. You're gonna have to use your talents to come up with a game plan to generate more income. And number 8, once you have come up with a game plan to generate more income, number 8 is begin to start paying down your debt. Begin to tackle that debt. If you got a side hustle, have a purpose for that money. So begin to go after that debt and get rid of it and eliminate it. That's number 8. And number 9, which I really need for everyone to pay attention to, if you are cultivating a side business that's going to in the future generate revenue. You notice I said in the future because you got to cultivate it first. So if you are cultivating a side business, such as cultivating your YouTube channel to monetize, in the future, for whoever's doing that, that'll be passive income. Or selling on Facebook Marketplace, or selling on Amazon, or cultivating your music business. Don't drive yourself into debt as you are cultivating. Meaning, keep you a job somewhere. Keep that day job, because when anybody is cultivating whatever they want to cultivate in terms of their own little side business, whether it's music or writing a book or selling on Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, cultivating your YouTube channel, baking pies, working on cars, or whatever talent you're using, you got to first cultivate before you can really begin to see profit. But in the meantime, keep you a full-time job while you're doing that, because if not, you're going to drive yourself into debt. The bills are not going to stop. The car note, the rent, the mortgage, the insurance, food, gas, all those bills still going on while you're still trying to cultivate your own specific business. So that's a very powerful tip in number 9 in terms of keep you a full-time job so you can continue to pay your household bills while you're cultivating your craft. So in order to sustain your livelihood until the business you are cultivating can make you a living. And everybody got to make their own decision. Some people, have that side hustle, keep that day job. There's just more multiple streams of income. In the way the world is going now in terms of prices going up everywhere for everything, you almost really need to use your talents and skills to cultivate your own side business to generate as much revenue as you can, and still keep the day job. That's just more streams of income. But everybody got to make their own decision in terms of what direction that they want to take with that. But what I do know is that I don't care what business a person is cultivating, your household bills are not going to stop. The rent, the mortgage, the car note, the insurance, the food, the gas, electricity, the taking care of the kids, unexpected bills, a car may break down. None of that's going to stop just because you're trying to cultivate a business. So don't drive yourself in debt trying to do that, and I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have in terms of how to manage your finances versus having your finances manage you. Utilize whatever tips may work for you in terms of the 9 tips that I presented. And with that being said, that's all I have for this evening. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel. Continue to send me your comments. And with that being said, simplify, simple fidelis. And I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience.